Hello guys, and today I will show you how to get Stain or Menace. Personally, I don't have that unit since I didn't grind for him since his release. So to get Menace or Stain, just go to raids. So Stain or Menace is a pretty free unit and he is really good in the meta. And he is a really good unit. So just go in and in here, Ruin City the Menace. You will see here his raid map. So you will have to do 15 of these runs to get a guaranteed Stain or Menace. So as you can see, I don't have any progress here. I really didn't grind for Menace. And the recommended units are Storm and Light. So I really don't know what to expect in this raid since ever since I didn't join any of this raid. So we have here the Dark Mage. He is a Frost element or Storm element and a hybrid. And on light element, I really don't have light units. And I also bring Hanji just in case there is a regen units. So let's try. So I will just show you one run of me doing this and I will just time lapse all of the 15 runs because this will take a very long time and I don't know how many minutes will one run take. And I really hope I can solo this because there's not much player that is doing this raid in the Discord. 132,000 health on early waves. So I'll focus on farming first. Maybe I will place my units back there so that I can focus on farming first. Why am I not doing any damage? Yo, I didn't even last 5 minutes. This will be my last solo run. If I fail again, I will find a party. I'm barely surviving. So I think I will need to focus on Dark Mage. Maybe. Wait, maybe. Nice, okay. But that placement of Ains is bad since he is far back in the base. But let's try. I should have moved Ainge a little bit forward because half of his range is useless. So let's pop this Ainge's ability. Um, uh, bro, what? What? I think I will just find a party. I would survive there if I put the inch farther, and I didn't put the ice lily on last minute, and adjusted my dark mages, but it is what it is. So I tried the find match, and I got these cool players. I think this will be much easier compared to me soloing it. Oh, so they don't want to replay. Let's just go back to the lobby and find match again. And as you can see, we are already one step closer for Steam. I don't know, but I'm kind of excited for this since it's been a while since I was excited for a new unit. So let's just find match again. So after these matches, we are now at 3 runs or 3 matches. So I will just keep on grinding this until we can get Stain. So you can also get Stain without reaching the PT or the 15 matches mark. It's just a matter of luck. So we got our first leecher right here. So this is the problem on the find match feature. So I will just time lapse this really fast or cut these runs to final waves to make it shorter. So now we are at 6 runs already, and I'll take that 250 gems, thank you very much. So 9 more runs to go until we can get a guaranteed stain, but hopefully we can get it on this next runs. So now we are at 10 runs and we got 1 trait reroll. So we will use this single trait reroll on Stain. Maybe we could get something nice for him. So we are getting pretty close on getting Stain. Another set of leechers. So I really recommend you to find players to play with in the Discord server. Find match feature really have players like this. Last final finale match for Stain. And now we can get Stain. So let's see in the rates. And there we can now claim Stain. So let's see his requirements on Evo real quick. Oh, so we need to grind for crystallize again. So I'll just farm his takedowns and Evo materials, and let's showcase him after. So I'm back and I got all of these materials for Stain. So basically what you need to do is to get him to 7,500 takedowns and grind for crystallites at the legend stage of the virtual dungeon map. So let's evolve Stain now. So plus 40% attack and blade dance plus terror ability. I have the skin for Menace, so let's use it. Ayy. So this is what his skin cosmetic looks like. So let's showcase him. So on placement, he only deals 2000 damage. He is not that on the top when it comes to the placement damage. And even when he is on max upgrade, he doesn't deal that much base damage. But you will see later why the wiki says that he is a meta unit. Because the wiki says he is a meta unit, story mode meta unit, meta support unit, raids meta unit, infinite castle meta unit, and meta bleed unit. So Stain deals physical damage with bleed. So let's upgrade him. So on second move, Frenzy. Let's turn on the effects. Frenzy. And on upgrade 5, we can unlock his ability which is Terror. So let's max him first before we showcase his ability. So what his ability does is it multiplies Menace's current damage to every bleeding enemy inside of his range by times 3, including air units. And his ability can crit for times 4.5 of the Menace's current damage. He also stuns enemy for 2 seconds. It has a 10 seconds stun cooldown on enemies and a 20 seconds ability cooldown. So while his damage is not that much, his blade can deal a pretty big damage when paired to other blade units like Guts or the Berserker. So usually, if you have Menace, we will go for Guts as his partner. And usually, if you want to solo events like the holiday event, Menace and Guts is your go-to units. Because on Guts' AoE move, he can hit airs and Guts also deals bleed. So Menace and Guts is like partners in crime. So this ability deals times 3.5 damage on every enemies that have bleed effects on them. So Guts would be a pretty good partner for him. So his base damage at level 71 and with Culling trait, that trait doesn't even give additional damage. But at level 71, his base damage is at 48,000. So let's try buffing him with Morwin first. Pop, 1, 2, and then pop. So at 100% physical Orwin buff, he now deals 97,000 damage. Now let's try with Oshi buff. So now he deals 104,000 damage. And now let's do the Griffin buff. So let's see. So now he deals 153,000 damage after the Orwin buffs, the Oshi buff, and the Griffin buff. So he is much more likely a support unit than a DPS unit. So I really recommend you to grind for Menace since first he is a free unit, a guaranteed unit after 15 matches on the raids. And second, if you have Guts, Menace is really good to partner with Guts since they can pretty much solo the holiday event. And third, if you have a skin for Menace like I do, just go for him because the cosmetic looks cool. So that's all guys.